So here we are today doing the iPhone 13 Pro back glass removal. Hopefully the camera angle's alright. We're gonna come in with some hot air. Coming in at 385. Just grab my little knife here. Make sure the camera angle's alright. Yeah, looks good. So I usually start in one of the corners. Maybe switch hands here. Actually, it doesn't really matter where you start, as long as you can. Kind of want to find somewhere you could get the knife in there to. If you can get the knife in there to pry it. I already went in with the punch. I like to punch all around the glass here, around the camera lenses. And again, this is a 13 Pro. It's aftermarket housing. Oh, I'm actually not at, I was at 360. Turned out to give a little bit more power. Now we're at 35. Which is a little bit harder than we need to go, but lock my vise in place. Sometimes I find the aftermarket housing, because there's no logo on it, I find the aftermarket housing sometimes a little bit harder to remove. Also, it's easier. Sometimes it's easier. It just depends on who made it. You don't want to push too hard, but just kind of put the knife underneath and kind of rock it. If you get a bigger chunk of glass like that, you might want to. I usually start it here, and as it starts lifting, I'll work my way down. But you'll feel it release all of a sudden. It just released right now. Well, the front of it did. It is a messy job. You should wear safety glasses. Kind of be careful around the corners because this plastic. Also want to be careful around the flashlight because it will melt or it will desolder itself. That's the hardest part, just right here. And I find in between those cameras, it's the hardest part to get. Yeah, so right here I desoldered the flashlight. It's not a problem, I'll put it back on after. That just means I'm coming in too hot. Then I like to come in with the, you could use a brush after. I'll try to resolder that on camera so you could see. Be prepared to be covered in glass if you're going to attempt this. I'm just covered in glass right now. That's kind of like a demo. Take a little more off right there. Now we're going to come in with the fume extractor. Get back Mr. Flashlight. Here it is. Clean the alcohol first. You know, clean the back side of the flashlight. Might come in with a little bit of solder on there. Just a touch of leaded solder. Put it with the quick TSA 1200A. Just put a little bit of Chip Quick. I find Chip Quick is better for, I have Amtech as well. There's Amtech. But I find I find chip quick to be a little bit better. So I'm just going to touch the pads with a little bit of leaded solder. Just put a bit on the iron. It's a knife blade. You don't always have to do this part, but sometimes you can just solder it right back on, but I want to make sure it's going to go properly. Make sure there's enough solder and all there. And then the back of the flashlight. Just going to hit it with a little bit of flux. This should be good for the iron. Going at the tweezers here. See the way the pattern goes. Put it roughly where I want it to go. Then there's a trick that they have to put more flux on top, and it actually protects the plastic. And it's at 385, but I'm gonna turn it down to 360. We'll go 85, F85. It kind of unaligned itself, so it's gonna have to. It won't take much. And I mean, worst case scenario, just replace the flashlight power button flex. Get a little bit of air from underneath. Anyways, that's basically that.